Hey everybody, it is October 30th, Thursday. I am still struggling to find a place for me and my animals, my cat and my dog. It's either they accept my cat and not my dog because she's too big, or they accept my dog but not my cat. Or if they accept both, then the animal that's there is aggressive. Like, I've had that twice. So it's extremely hard to find a place. And then within my price range too, because I could rent out a suite for $1,600 a month. That's an entire paycheck. Half of my income. What the fuck? Anyways, I want to talk about low-key narcissism and what that is today. So low-key narcissism is somebody that has empathy sometimes. They've learned not to have empathy because they've learned, and it wasn't something like super young. I'm going to say this one for my brother, because he wasn't always a low-key narcissist. He became one. What that is, low-key narcissist is using terms from my narcissistic parent because that's the vocabulary, that's the verbiage he learned. Oh, my sister is expressing her emotions. It's making my parents upset. What did they say? Oh, it's drama. So my brother now attaches any time I'm expressing my emotions, calls it drama. True narcissistic flavor. Also puts a blind eye to the fact that he got help with his house, he got help with his job, and then he had the audacity to say, it's hard for everybody to move out. Bro, you got a house. Shut up. Bro, you were given a job. Shut up. It is not hard to move out when you were given a house. That's low-key narcissism. It's learned, and it's learned through the narcissistic parent. Even with him not speaking to my parents, because we both of us have gone no contact, he still referred, because I haven't seen his kids ever. Like, I haven't even met one of them, my nephews. And I was like, let's go back to the reason why I've been out of your life for 9 years. And he was like, no, that's drama. We can start from here moving forward. And I'm like, no, we have to address that issue because that was pretty messed up. And he goes, no, that's drama. And I'm like, I just told you in our previous conversation that if you don't care about how I feel, if you don't consider how your actions hurt me, that's messed up. And so we had that conversation, and then the very next conversation he was like, no, that's drama, don't bring it in. My feelings aren't drama. I'm hurt, and you're expressing zero care for that. I don't care when my sister is hurting or I've hurt her for a decade. Please stay out of my life then. So that's low-key narcissism. My mother also, she learned low-key narcissism. She would use words like, plans change. No, bitch, they don't change. You can change them, and then you should consider what those plan changes would do to me, and then you would have to then address that. Just like a business, just like a company. If you were doing a joint venture and it fell through, there would have to be some correspondence with that joint venture on why it's following through and what we can do and why. And none of that. You don't just go to your joint venture and plans change. Cool, we're never gonna do business together again. And that's the same with relationships. You can't just go, oh, plans change. Cool. I'll never ever like make plans or talk with you ever again. You just like sealed the deal. So that's low-key narcissism. And the reasons why they're not full-blown narcissists is because I know both of them, and at times they were empathetic. At times my brother did protect me. At times they saw the reality and was articulating it properly. But they didn't get their needs met because of my authoritarian father. So they learned over time they better believe his perspective of reality, otherwise they will get their head cut off, just like Adrian. And so I was literally bait. Here, yeah, we must agree with our authoritarian father, and I rather not get hurt. Like, it's like all the countries just watching Israel with Palestine. That's what it's like. It's like they know it's wrong, but they're not going to stick their neck out for it. Good God, we don't want Israel to turn on us, so we're just not going to say anything. Like, or full on have those words of the narcissist. Anyways, so that is what a low-key narcissist is. My father full on has no empathy. And people will be like, okay, well, I've seen him cry at funerals. That's performance. I've seen him cry during a movie. Awesome. They can get emotional over a commercial, but to their own people in their own life or their own animals, like I've seen my dad beat my dog. Right? Like absolutely nuts. So that's low-key narcissist. They learned that they picked up on those words, and words are contagious. Like, is it drama or is she really frustrated? Is it really drama? Her expressing her feelings? No. You know, what I would consider drama is somebody playing the victim constantly and without looking at their part in it. Right? Like, that's drama. Like that. I know when I see drama. Like somebody that likes to pick a fight for traffic, right? They'll block somebody in traffic or whatever. Somebody cut them off in line and they're creating crap that's really not important. But a foundation, survival, a roof over your head, and your parents going back on their word is not drama. The reasons why I'm not allowed to see your kids as your wife twisted words, that's not drama. That's me bringing up what happened and being like, maybe we should relook at this. That's not drama. I'm not just going to go, oh, you know what? Those 8 years of not seeing your kids, it's totally under the rug. No, we need to address that reason. And let's articulate it a little bit better. Not drama. Like, yeah. Anyways, so that's my take on low-key narcissism. Learned words. So there we go. My low key. Have a great day. Bye.